Hey, third graders, welcome back. We're going to talk about starting to research your informational writing, your presentation, your report. And you'll notice that in red, I've got the words research because you're going to start to find information out about your animal. So let's take a look at how you're going to do that. Okay, what resources you're going to use. There it is. All right, you're going to be looking up some details, and a detail is just a feature of something, right? Some individual feature. This is something interesting. It's just information. You're going to be looking for some facts. So those that are things that can be that are known, they're proven to be true, not something that you think, but you actually know. It's a fact. You are going to be looking for some quotes as well. That's when you use somebody else's words in your presentation. And I put a little example here. This was from the landslide model that we looked at. You can remember it said a scientist from Britannica says that, and quote, landslides happen when a layer of earth separates from the layer below it. The force of gravity pulls it downward, unquote. So when you are restating something that someone has actually said that you've taken from a website or a book, you have to put it in quotation marks so that we know that somebody said that, and then you have to allude to that, right? A scientist from Britannica says, and these are this person's exact words. So you can be looking for quotes about things. You can also be looking for definitions. That's the next one right here, right? And you know what a definition is. It's just the meaning of something. And a lot of times when we're doing research and we share information, we're sharing new things for people, and they might not know what something is. So this is your chance to define it for them. Okay, and then finally, you're going to be writing down, right, the website or the author if it's a book, wherever you get your information. Because remember, we talked the other day, you have got to cite or give credit to the person or the website, the company, wherever you got your information. You need to know where it came from, so you need to cite them. So you're going to be putting that down on your organizers. Okay, so before we even get to a power organizer, we're going to work on these organizers. They're note-taking sheets. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit out of the way. It's a little small, but you're going to get your own copies. Okay, whether you keep them digitally, right? You will not turn these in quite yet because you're going to be taking information down, or you print them. I would suggest printing them if you can, or putting your information in a notebook. Okay, you're going to get 3 different ones, and you're going to notice that what's different about them is at the top. Okay, this one is colored in purple. I think one might be red, one might be blue, but these are those rectangle pieces, right, from your power organizer. You're going to be talking about one subtopic that's appearance. So what does your animal look like? Okay, this next one talks in a different color, right? Here's the diet. What do they eat? And then the last one is their habitat. Where do they live? So you want to make sure that you're putting the correct information on the correct note-taking sheet. This is just where you're going to put all of your information to keep it all in one place so that when you go to write on your power organizer and start to put together your presentation, you've got all of your information and your research together, okay? Let's talk about these different parts of this note-taking sheet. And they all look the same with the exception of the subtopic. One says appearance, one says habitat, one says diet. Okay, what you're going to be doing is getting all this information, so different details that you find, different facts that you find about your animal. Maybe you find a couple of quotes that you can use. Okay, and if you've got any definitions that you want to tell your reader about, you want to explain, you'll put it all in here. And then when you go to actually do your entire presentation, you put together your Google Slides, you're going to pick 3 of these. So maybe you have a really great detail, you have a really great fact, and maybe you have a really great quote. Okay, you have them, you're going to pull right from these sheets. So you're going to start to do your research and put your information on these different sheets, and they'll be included in your Google Classroom today for you to print out, okay, and keep in your writer's notebook. The last thing I want to show you, these are some really good websites and places for you to go to find information out, okay, about your animal. You can go to World Book Online. Okay, you're going to have to just Google that or type it into your search bar, World Book Online. And when you do that, you're going to come to a home page and you're going to see a pink balloon. And it says kids next to it. You can click on the pink balloon and that will take you to the kids area. And then you're going to go to the bottom of that page and there's all kinds of, there's like a paint palette and all different types of things along the bottom, some images, and you're going to click on the one that says World of Animals, and that's going to take you into that website that I showed you last week. Some people couldn't access it. It was asking for them to sign in. I don't have a sign in. I just go to the internet and type in World Book Online and find it that way. So don't ask me how to sign in because I don't have an account to do that. It's a free website. Okay. Another one is Nat Geo Kids, which is National Geographic for kids. So you can type in Nat Geo Kids and type in, search for your particular animal. Kiddle is another good search engine, which is kind of like a Google for kids. You can go to Kiddle to find some safe information, and you can also go to Safe Search Kids, which I believe is part of Google. It's like Google Junior. Okay, Safe Search Kids. Okay, you should always have a grown-up asking for help when you're researching. They can help you navigate the internet. Other ideas that you might have are books, right? Maybe you've got books on the particular animal that you're researching. Maybe you can find a book online or find a book on Epic. That would be a great place to search. And even videos. You might be able to find some videos, and you can ask your parents for some help, right, to find information. If we were in the classroom, we would be researching together, and we would be researching probably in our technology or computer class at the same time. So you'd have a few more avenues for help, but you're going to be doing this on your own with the help of your parents or your grown-ups at home to help you find information about your particular animals. Okay. Remember, you're going to be looking for things like details and facts, good quotes that you can repeat. Maybe you need to use those definitions so that we understand some of that technical vocabulary. So today, your job is to start with some of these websites, okay, and start researching your animal. I know a lot of you have already looked information up, but these are some really good websites that I want you to try to use and maybe find some extra information that you haven't already seen. All right. Remember to check your Google Classroom. These note-taking sheets will be in your Google Classroom for you to use as well. All right. Have a great day.